Hey guys, good morning. How are you today? This is Diary of a Coach, and today is episode 348. 348. It's a beautiful morning, Saturday in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria, here in West Africa. This is the last day in the week of prayer. We've been in the week of prayer on Diary of a Coach. And this morning, our episode is titled Make Peace with Your Past and Close the Book. Make peace with your past and close the book. Happy lockdown days, happy corona moments, happy hygiene days, happy social distancing, happy hand washing, happy hand sanitizing, happy caution taking, everything happy this, happy that. We are going to pull through as humanity. Let's put our hands together and work responsibly. Let's be responsible. Let's be kind. Let's be favorable. Let's be proper. Don't do what you shouldn't do in this corona period. Don't jeopardize your well-being. Don't jeopardize the well-being of other people in your circle. So today we're talking about make peace with your past and then close the book. Everything that has happened in your past is past. And today our prayer focus is, Lord, teach me to use my past to better my future. Lord, make my past not become a stumbling block to my breakthrough. Forgive my evil ways. Redirect my path from my past and let my now and my future be blossoming from the lessons I have learned from my past. Teach me to make peace with people and events from my past. That is the prayer focus today. What does it mean to make peace with your past? First, recognize that when I didn't know better, I did foolish things. When I didn't know better, I did despicable things. When I didn't know better, I did irresponsible stuff. When I didn't know better, I did childish stuff. When I didn't know better, I did reckless stuff. When I didn't know better, I just was messing up. I hurt people. I trashed people. I took advantage of people. I did this, I did that. You need to tell that to yourself. You need to recognize those days and times when you went out of line. Those days and times when you were less than yourself. When you recognize those detours, then you ask yourself, whom do I need to acknowledge their pain? Whom do I need to apologize to? Whom do I need to discuss with? Whom do I need to settle scores with? Whom do I need to explain myself to? Whom do I need to recognize what they feel and acknowledge and validate their feeling so they don't feel foolish? Many times we have done stuff in the past and then we color it and make it look like people have done us stuff, even though deep down we know that we did people's stuff. So it's important for you to recognize whom you need to reconcile with and restitute with. This was what I discussed in the guilt and hurt management that we held in January. We talked about the guilt and hurt management, where we said you need to first accept and acknowledge that you goofed. You need to first accept and acknowledge that you goofed. The next thing you need to attempt to do is reconciliation. Once you have accepted that you goofed, the next thing is to try to reconcile. Some may give you room to reconcile. Some may not even want to see you. Some may not want to recognize you exist. Some will not want to give you a listening ear. Some would listen to you and still feel like you're on your own. Just leave me alone. These are different experiences I have had. So some will listen and agree with you and let go. Some will not want to even listen at all. Some will listen and still say, you know what, I'm just not in this place, leave me alone. You have to be ready for all levels, and you can't force anyone. You can't push anything. You just do the best you can. So reconciliation is part of it. Then the next is restitution. Some don't even know you have hurt them. Some don't even know what you have done. And in some cases, you may want to restitute. Now, restitution is a very controversial matter, because sometimes some people will say, if I restitute and it causes more damage, what should I do? Well, so we normally would say, if restitution is going to cause more harm than good, then it's better you let it go. If, for instance, restitution is going to break somebody's home, you need to chill. If restitution is going to make somebody take his life, you need to chill. If restitution is going to cause damage to someone's mental health, you need to chill. So you would not, because you're trying to make peace with yourself, now create problem for other people. So restitution is a very delicate subject matter. But in cases where restitution is necessary, for instance, if you've taken someone's item, or you've taken someone's position, or you've taken someone's entitlement, restitute. Let them know what transpired and why you did it and how you're sorry. That's restitution. So some restitution are not life and death situation, and you can do it. If you know you should restitute, please restitute. That's part of it. And then the next thing is to make up your mind, how do I make it up to you? One question I always ask myself every single time is, what is the way forward? Where do I go from here? That's, if you have ever seen me as someone that is unstoppable, if you have ever seen me, if the perception of me you have is someone that is undeterred, someone that is always moving, someone that is always moving forward, guess what? It is because I ask this one question every single time. I always ask myself, what is the way forward from here? So what is next? I'm always asking myself, what is next? What is next? Why? Because I know that tarrying, staying on this current state, and brooding, and thinking, and analyzing, and speculating, and calculating, and permutating, and combining, I don't do that. Once an incident has occurred, if I feel bad about it, I process my emotion. I ask myself, why do you feel what you feel? When I'm able to find why I feel what I feel, then I ask myself, what do you want to do about this feeling? What is the next thing? I'm always doing that. Always. So by doing so, I'm able to process my emotions on time, make peace with whom and what I need to make peace with, and move. It's very important. Do not be limited by what has happened. I want you to write that down. Do not be limited by what has happened, even if it happened a minute ago. Sit down. Ask yourself, what has happened? How did it happen? Why did it happen? What role did I play in it happening? What is the way forward? What do I do from here now? What's the next thing? What is the way forward from here? That question should be the most important question in your life. What is the way forward from here? Should be the most important question you should ask yourself every single time. What is the way forward from here? So, when you are able to do that, you are going to fortify yourself, empower yourself to think positively. You're going to give yourself an empowering mindset that you can build on and push yourself forward. You need to move forward every single time. Setbacks are part of our journey. Setbacks are part of our experiences. We would always be exposed to setbacks. We would always be exposed to challenges. We would always be exposed to stress levels. We would always be exposed to unfortunate situations. We are not immune from the troubles of the world and the earth. But guess what? While we are not immune from the troubles of the earth, we have the prerogative to determine our next move. And that power lies with you. So, today's episode, which is the last talk on the series of prayer, is prayer that our past will not rubbish our future. The prayer that as we're making peace with our past, it loses its power over our future. We're praying such that those that we hurt, that we can't reach, that God will touch their hearts some way, somehow, and they will now be more amenable, more willing, more open to reconciliation. That those who have hurt us in the past, that we to God will touch our heart, that we're open to reconciliation and forgiveness, and we move on. We all need to move on. We all need to move on. So in this last episode on prayer, I want you to make up your mind and say, Lord, my past is not equal to my future because I don't live in my past. And as I'm making peace with my past, let it lose power over my future. That is very important. So I wish you the very best of today. Tomorrow is Sunday. We go on to episode 349 and we're inching closer to 365. From episode 366, we will not have live videos of Diary of a Coach. Are you ready for the shift? I'm waiting and counting down to the shift to the Diary of a Coach mobile app. I can't wait. Woo! Lovely. So, have a beautiful Saturday. I wish you the very best. Okay, so our free class on emotional intelligence and anger management is still holding. We have restructured it. We have now our seating capacity in the hall is 20. What we've now decided to do is to make it 15. We've reduced the number to 15 from 20. So there can be some bit of space in the room. We want to increase the spacing in the room. The subscriptions for 25th has been maximized. We have sold out 25th. So there are only slots for 24th and 26th. If you want to join the free class on emotional intelligence and anger management, you can only register for 24th and 26th. 15 slots instead of 20, so you still have some room to register. Some slots have been taken, I can't remember the numbers, but once we hit 15th registration, we would stop taking numbers. It is completely free of charge, and it's holding as the dates have been announced. So if you're interested, if you're in Abuja, you can join any of the classes and you would not regret it. So please register immediately. If you have a tribe, please tell them to register for the free emotional intelligence and anger management class holding 24th and 26th. 25th has been closed. So please tell them 24th and 26th. Free anger management class. To register, just send free EQ and anger management. Free EQ and anger management to 0807 361 0884. 0807 361 0884. It is completely free. Only 24th and 26th are left to fill up. 25th has been sold out. So send your registrations immediately and you will be registered. 08073 361 0884. Let them know you want to register for the free EQ and anger management program. So that's it. My sister Inya says, good morning, boss. God bless your work. Thanks for all you do. Thank you so much, my sister, for all you do. You do so much for us, saving our nation and telling us the great stuff on radio. Thank you immensely for all you do. And condolences on the loss of Mecca. I pray God condoles all of you guys in the media space. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks everyone for joining Diary of a Coach today. It's been a beautiful episode. So far, I'm running to class. Our mental health class continues this morning. Today is day 2 of level 2 of mental health. Yesterday was very powerful with Hawa Bello and Dr. Kingsley Okonoda. Today we're continuing with Dr. Kingsley Okonoda, and tomorrow I'll be taking the business of mental health. I can't wait for that moment. Okay, people, I love you, and I'm grateful that you are on this community. Thank you so much. It is well with us all. Don't forget, tell the people in your life that Coach Sam and the soccer team are giving free 3 hours course, 4 to 7 p.m. on EQ and anger management, 24th and 26th. We have sold out the seats for 25th So 24th and 26th are the available days now. We have spaced out the class, so you can't be worried. We have our complete precautionary steps. When you come to our office today, you must wash your hand before you enter the office. There is a lot of water and running water and soap at the entrance. As you wash your hand, you wipe your hand with tissue, you dump it in the bin, then you sanitize your hand before you enter. And each time you are stepping out, you sanitize your hand. We have taken adequate precautionary steps, so we are very proud that we are doing what we're doing, contributing our quota to the economy. So don't be afraid to come for the EQ class. Tell someone to tell someone to tell someone. But as soon as the 15th seats are taken on 24th and 26th, we'll stop taking registrations. Thank you immensely. God bless you.